Hey, hello. Welcome to the Bootendo Show. My name is Bootendo, and today we're gonna be reviewing the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Today I got PJ Shipman 27.
What's up, guys?
We got Sandman Games. Oh jeez, Sandman lagging.
Yeah, yeah, he's lying.
Oh
Okay,
jeez.
scrap that. We
No,
got it.
no, it's fine. We can work with this.
Okay, fine.
Just gotta fix his McDonald's Wi-Fi.
I was trying to mess with the soundboard and it froze
Bruh.
me.
Oh.
There
I
you go.
don't, I
I'm
don't.
not playing with that no more.
Yeah. So yeah, this is all. So this is also like my first podcast too. First time joining a podcast. So I'm really hyped to be here. So yeah, we're gonna be
Yeah.
talking about the Nintendo Direct and how it is and all that. I have not watched it yet. I'm just getting ready to watch it. I have it loaded up on my old phone right now. So I'm gonna watch it from the beginning all the way to the end.
You're gonna be disappointed, that's all I'm going to say.
All right, we'll see.
We have another person who's gonna be joining us, Fightman64, a good friend of mine. We don't know when he's coming in, but we're in no rush.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever he
Right now.
whenever he joins, he joins. Yeah, fixing to watch it right now. Nintendo Switch 2.
Such a dumb name.
Huh?
It's such a dumb name for a console.
What?
Nintendo Switch 2.
Uh
It's so
well,
uncreative.
I figured Nintendo Switch 2 was gonna happen like in the near future. I figured it was gonna happen.
Yeah, we all knew a new console was gonna come out, but we didn't think it'd be actually called Switch 2.
It's
Exactly.
not a next generation. That's why.
Yeah.
All it is an overblown Switch.
Yep.
What we're doing right now is why you're paying $450, and we could do it right here on Discord.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's not a next generation console. It's a
Yeah.
Switch 2. It's a
Right.
Switch 1.5, really.
The game
Yeah.
chat for
Like
Switch 2.
PlayStation has been doing things for 5 years that Nintendo Switch 2 is just going to do now.
Yeah.
Explain that to me. And I can get Astrobot and a PlayStation for $399.
Oh yeah, I think
Yeah.
A Game of the
Astrobot.
Year title.
I think Astrobot won Game of the Year, didn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it was last year's game of the year.
It might have been.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I see the cow that you're talking about in the trailer where he was fighting on those Alabama.
Man. Yeah. They
No.
Mario just ate a burger. Wait, your character can eat food. Oh.
they changed costumes, I believe.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that. Because in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you can't even do that.
Yeah.
Which is
There's
a
Mario
bummer.
Kart Tour.
Yeah, I've got Mario Kart. Mario Kart World. Yep.
The prices the prices are just terrible. Why? They're $90 just for Switch game, Switch 2 games. Whoa!
Yeah, that's crazy.
Whoa.
Physical is 90.
Oh. I'd rather
80,
pay
80, 80, 80 digital and 90 physical.
I'd rather pay $90 worth of groceries than buy a game that could I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
$90 for like a game. That's just crazy. Like,
And it's not even a game, though. It's a key card.
or it's a card. Yeah.
On my reaction video, all you're doing is buying a box. What you
Yeah.
got to do with that key card is
Oh,
pop it into
man.
Switch. Switch will read it, see if it's not a falsified or pirated game. They will download it for you. So once you
Piracy.
download it, you don't own it physically. You own a
Yeah.
box for $80 or $90. All right.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's not a
Bruh.
game. It's a key card. It's a permission slip from your mama. Like say your mama gives you a permission slip to go on a field trip. Nintendo's giving you a permission slip to download their game.
Oh Lord. Well, that you you made a point.
Oh wow, they got some new tracks.
Yeah, some old ones too, I believe. I was just seeing that with my friend Nuzigi.
Very nice.
And if your internet goes down, like say you play a physical game on the Switch One,
Mm-hmm.
you play a game, a one-player game, you can play it. With the Switch 2, if the internet goes out, it won't read your game, and you won't have a game at all.
Exactly.
Bruh.
So you can have it physically or digitally. You're still screwed. It don't matter
Yeah.
because the internet has to. And it says if the fine print in the direct, I think it's in the direct. It says right at the very bottom, internet access is required to load game card.
Yeah.
They don't tell you that in the direct. Nintendo ain't gonna tell you that.
Like, they want to keep stuff from us.
That's why there was no price. Remember in Discord I was asking, "Where's the price? Where's the price?"
Yeah.
They ain't gonna do it. They did it on their website the day after, but it was too late.
I'm saying on the Mario Kart World, they have a free roam
Yep.
mode, knockout mode too. The free roam looks pretty cool. Oh, you get to take screenshots too. That's actually pretty nice.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Like with your favorite characters.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Sandman, what's your favorite Mario enemy that's playable in Mario Kart World?
Which one's your favorite?
Spike.
Spike? Oh, Jesus. Such an unrecognizable Mario enemy. He's been here since Super Mario Bros. 3.
April 17th.
Yeah.
April 17th, 9 a.m. Eastern.
Oh yeah, Sandman loves his Daisy. Pauline's back. I saw they put back Pauline and Wiggler.
Yeah.
They added a Piranha Plant too. Oh my gosh.
Of course they did.
Because it was in Smash Brothers too, and they thought, since it's a Smash Brothers character, let's throw it into Mario Kart.
Joy-Con 2. I'm just looking at it. There's a C button?
Oh, Jesus. You're in for a ride. Here we go.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
The worst feature on Switch 2.
See his Discord ripoff.
Yeah, basically.
You're paying $450 for an app you can get for free.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, no way.
There's no reason why Mario Kart World can't be on the Switch 1. Why Donkey Kong Bonanza can't be on the Switch 1. GameCube can't be on the Switch 1. You're telling me they can't put GameCube on the Switch 1?
Dude, there's game chat coming to this? Oh my goodness, no way.
I think it's only good if you have Switch friends and not Discord friends.
Exactly. Dude, that's dude, I'm watching it right now. Dude, it looks like Discord.
It does. It's a Discord ripoff.
Yeah.
But like Sandman said, this is 5-year-old technology.
It's got a built-in microphone too.
The PlayStation. I can show you. I forgot my camera's on. Right here, I got a PlayStation 5. Here's your DualSense controller, built-in mic, built-in speakers. I have a camera, a PS camera, or I could use the camera I'm using right now. And this is 5-year-old console.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a PS5.
And it's got built-in microphones and speakers. Yeah. I can VC with people on my controller.
Yeah. You can also screen share on that? That's actually sick, dude.
The screen sharing looks so goddamn laggy. Did you notice that? Are you watching it right now, PJ?
What?
The screen share.
Oh, yeah, I just noticed that. I don't know why it does. They'll have to, like, improve that.
They better. If not,
yeah.
I'm not paying $450 just for a console with GameCube games.
You can also watch other people play other games while you're on it.
Yeah, that's an okay feature. We could do that on fucking Discord.
They should add that for the regular Nintendo Switch as well.
I don't think it's powerful enough.
Yeah.
But
I've had my regular Switch since 2019.
I don't remember when I've had mine, but...
Well, I've had mine for a really long time, so...
My grandpa, who I visited a couple of weeks ago, he gave me a Switch. I've had it since. That's the one I've been using for streams.
It's 8 years old. The
Yep.
Switch.
8 years old. Yeah. 8 years
I was
old.
like, what? think I was like 12 years old when I got my first Switch.
2017 it came out. March 2017.
Yeah, I was. Let's see, March 27th. Yeah, I was about to turn 14. I was 13 when it came out.
I was either
And
11 or 12.
I was. I
Here
was.
and here I am, 19 years old, going on to 20 in July.
I'm an old
I am
fart.
I'm 21, about to turn 22 next month, and I've had my Switch since I was 16.
My brother's turning 22 in April as well. His is on the 28th, I believe. Oh wait, no, his month.
Camera?
Oh, wait, his month. His birthday is this month. What am I talking about? Whoops.
Oh my gosh, that looks so cool.
What?
The camera for the Switch 2. Dude, it looks like it has like the power of the green screen or whatever.
Oh, green screen. I didn't pay attention to that.
Like green screen. Okay, so the camera, it'll just put your face in the background. It won't put other stuff in the background. Or you could choose to have your other stuff in the background unless you want to do like kind of like a green screen technology or whatever.
I want to see the kitties.
They're not in here. Oh, I thought you were talking about on my OBS. No, they're in the other room. They've been a handful recently, man. But I prefer having cats than having kids.
Oh, Splatoon.
Splatoon 4 when?
I don't know. It showed people playing Splatoon, like Splatoon 3.
It's launched, man. You got to give it at least a year, 2 years for a new Animal Crossing.
Pretty cool.
The new Animal Crossing's been out for 5 years now, basically.
No, I mean the new one. They're going to have a new one for the Switch too. But you're going to see that maybe in 2 years.
I was hoping to see like a different Pokemon game, like a new, what is it? New mainline game, but I'm like, we got Legends of ZA coming out this year.
And you can play that on the Switch one.
Right.
And Metroid Prime 4 is on the Switch one. And they're going to charge you $20 more to play it on the Switch 2 because it's enhanced. It ain't enhanced. And PlayStation 5 is enhanced. This is a Nintendo Switch Pro. That's all it is. This is all it is.
26.
It's not a Switch 2. It's a Switch Pro.
Switch Pro. One way to put it.
Now it's showing the parental controls thing. I don't use parental controls on my Switch, dude. I'm 21, about to turn 22. I don't need parental controls on my Switch.
Exactly. Maybe Sandman does. That way he doesn't rage in Mario Kart.
Oh my goodness.
You know, Sam.
It's going to be $80, $50. The Joy-Cons. You know how much the Joy-Cons are?
90?
$90.
Oh yeah, I remember I saw your video. I'm like, wow, 90.
Stick drift. If you get stick drift, you're going to be selling $90 now instead of whatever they were, 70.
That just grinds my ears.
Oh, you can do game share. That's pretty cool.
For any of the viewers that are watching, I'm eating Sour Patch Kids jelly beans.
Right, got the Easter suit.
Oh yeah. When is Easter? I forgot.
April 20th.
420.
Yep. Easter high, bunny.
Pooped out these Sour Patch Kids jelly beans for me.
Easter bunny's gonna be high. 420.
He'll be pooping out chocolate eggs for everybody. Diarrhea, cha cha cha.
Bigger screen, same thickness.
And the UI is exactly the same. Did you see my video, Boo, with the UI?
Mm-hmm.
So
ridiculous.
The OLED Switch is 7 inches, so
it's so disappointing. They better have music for it, for the UI.
It's nothing.
Like
it's a Switch UI.
Wow.
All they added was the extra buttons on the bottom for the C button and then your chat and camera button. That's
Yeah.
it.
20 frames per second. Dude, they should have done this, whenever the PS5 and Xbox Series S and X came out. Like the regular Switch, the OLED Switch, and the Switch Lite run at 30 frames per second, when it comes to Fortnite and all that. And they connect. Oh, and the Joy-Cons, they connect like magnets instead of sliding them on and off. Mine like to pop off, but sometimes mine has trouble. My
Okay.
Switch is old. And there's a release button on the back.
The new one's
That's good for handheld or whatever. That's pretty freaking
What
cool.
if we
bro.
used real magnets on the Switch too? It would probably break, right?
I'm not sure.
Like if you drop it onto the Switch too.
Mouse controls using Joy-Cons? No way you can use it as a mouse, dude. That's genius, bro.
The Switch 1 kids were breaking their Joy-Cons when they were taking them in and out.
Yeah.
You don't think these kids are going to break the freaking magnets on it?
Yeah.
And then guess what? They're selling another dock. If you break it, guess how much another dock's going to cost you?
80.
$120.
What? 120? Jesus.
Yeah, if you break it. And they know most of their audience are kids. And they got to have little kids breaking this shit. And the parents are going to be like, all right, I'll replace it for you. And they're going to say, what? $120?
Whoa!
Little Jimmy, you're going back to the Switch or you're going back to the freaking Madden football handhelds? Remember those handheld football games?
No. I do not.
You guys are young.
Yeah, and you're an old dinosaur. I'm kidding.
I'd rather have a 3DS.
Shit, I got one in my room. You can have it. Has a little Nintendo 3DS screen.
I like the stand. I like the stand on the new Switch. And it's got two different charging ports. It has one on the bottom, like the normal one, and it has a charging port on the top too, in case you're doing tabletop mode. Which is actually smart. I'm actually glad they did do that. Because because sometimes when you play your Switch or whatever, like in handheld mode, and you want to set it down on a table and play, and you have to charge it, you can't even do it unless you buy a stand for it, or buy a charging stand. Which I have a charging stand for my Switch.
Mario's gonna be one rich plumber.
Yep.
And they have a new dock with 4K support. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that dock is so nice. It's got HDMI, regular USB. Ooh, I like the settings. Fan ventilation for powerful cooling. Oh wow, that's nice. At least it's got really powerful. It's got a really big, powerful cooling fan. At least it'll stay cool and not overheat.
My Switch overheats when I'm playing it, which is stupid.
You probably have dust on the inside. That could be why.
I don't know. I hardly play it these days. I've been playing on my PC. Having the time of my oh my god, I can't even speak fucking English for the life of me. I mainly play Minecraft. That's it.
I've been on my PS5 more. I've been playing more Roblox.
I'm playing MLB.
Oh, Major League Baseball, right?
Yeah, the show.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Now that I'm watching the direct, I kind of want a Nintendo Switch too. I feel like I just want an upgrade. I can keep my other Switches backup,
Just think carefully because what you're about to see later on in that direct is probably gonna disappoint you.
Half the direct was the games you have on the PlayStation, though. You have a PS5?
Yeah, I have a PS5.
When you get to the part where they're showing all the new titles, you get them. I got them all on my PS5 subscription.
Okay.
Paying $15 a month for my PS Plus. And Nintendo is saying, oh, we're going to get Elden Ring, Hades, and they're going to charge $80. I could get it on the PlayStation. Right now it's on sale. I think Elden Ring's on sale for $40-some or $50 on the PlayStation.
That is ridiculous.
All those games in the middle of the stream they showed are all on PlayStation. Only three new games they introduced in that direct: Mario, Kirby, and Donkey Kong.
Yep.
That's it. Everything else is
Basically.
PlayStation. You're paying $450 for a Switch 1.5. There's no reason the GameCube can't be on the Switch One. Come on.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like
$450 for a GameCube. That's what you're paying. How much is a GameCube on eBay? I can get a GameCube for what, 100? 200?
My brother got a GameCube for 80 at a
Yeah.
video game store.
I'm not paying $450 for GameCube.
Yeah. But some of the GameCube games at that store, expensive. Especially because they're, popular GameCube games like Mario Sunshine or Pokemon Coliseum, I think it is.
Whoops.
And some others. Thousand Year Door.
Yep, Elden Ring. I just saw that.
Can't believe they even remastered Thousand Year Door
Oh yeah,
on
that's
Switch.
what's up.
Remember that, Sandman?
GameCube.
Yeah, Thousand Year Door was fun when they ported it.
Not to say it was a bad thing, I'm sure there was a lot of fans happy. Paper Mario
I heard
fans
about
there.
I heard about the GameCube. For the Switch Online membership or whatever.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
GameCube
All
is
right,
pretty
well-
much my childhood.
Yeah.
I've had.
So I went ahead. I skipped through some of the parts, but yeah. So about the Switch 2, what I like about it, it's actually pretty cool. I mean, at least they changed the way the Joy-Cons are.
Yeah.
I like how there's 2 charging ports for charging in case you do handheld mode. They added game chat and all that. Why couldn't they do that, like maybe 3 or 4 years after the regular Switch came out, They should have done that.
Yeah. I did like the new DK, Donkey Kong, and Kirby games. Those were cool.
Yeah. I definitely like the new Mario Kart. That's definitely sick.
I'm not a big Mario Kart person, but when I do play, I like to mess with Sandman and pick Electrodrome. You don't like it.
Yeah,
I
my
like
friend,
it.
my friend Angie, he wanted to join, but he couldn't because he had stuff going
That's
on.
fine,
So, yeah, maybe the next podcast you do, we'll try to get him in here.
Yeah, maybe. I was gonna do like an episode on the Pokemon Presents, but I'm like, too little stuff, nothing interesting. But I wanted to add it into here.
Yeah, the Pokemon game that I like on the Switch is Pokemon Let's Go. Even though my Pokédex is all complete, I'm just working on the shiny decks. And I think like maybe a week or 2 ago when I was XP grinding, catching the Chanseys, I got a shiny Snorlax. I mean, it was my first shiny Snorlax in that game.
Munchlax.
Yeah, that's Sandman's favorite Pokemon, Munchlax.
Yeah, Munchlax. Yeah, he's cool.
Let's Go was fun when it first came out, but as the years, went on, it just got boring. So I just decided, I'm gonna start playing the new Pokemon mainline games.
Yeah.
And again,
And ZA is on the Switch 1 for 60. And if you saw the direct, you get Pokemon ZA and you put it on your Switch 2. You got to pay an additional 20 for the high definition graphics. And that's only good if you have a 4K television. If you don't have a 4K television, you don't need that enhancement. So you're going to pay $80 to play a game you can play for 50? I play on a monitor. That's what my Switch and PlayStation are hooked up to.
I play on it.
You got to have an Ultra 4K television for that to
I
kick in.
have 2 TVs in my room. They're both 1080p. They're both smart TVs. One's a Roku, which I have behind me. That's the one I use for movies, and the one that's right here in front of my phone, it was my grandma's TV, but I got after she had died last year. It's a 1080p Vizio TV. I pretty much use it for gaming for my PS5. Runs at solid 60 frames. Has no problem. Has really good picture quality. 1080p. Hey, I can't complain. I had a 4K TV, but it went out after 2-3 weeks when I got it for Black Friday. I had thought about upgrading to 4K, like upgrading this TV to a 4K 43-inch and my other TV to a 43-inch 4K, but I'm still thinking about it. So
the Legend ZA starters are ridiculous. Only cause they have 2 Johto ones, Totodile and Chikorita. It's like keep one or the other. You can't have both of them. Tepig is fine. I like Tepig.
Yeah.
Because Tepig is from Unova.
I'm fire. Whoever the fire, I always go fire.
Yeah,
The pig.
yeah,
That's it.
Tepig.
That pig. I'm the fire.
Uh, it's the Sandman. The thing that Tepig turns into, its name rhymes with Fortnite. It's Pig
Oh,
Knight,
yeah.
and then it evolves into Embor, which could have a new regional form, because in
Yeah.
Legends Arceus, Typhlosion, Decidueye, and Samurott got new regional forms. So,
Okay. I just loaded up Instagram and I followed IGN.com. Switch 2's current price compared to other Nintendo consoles at launch. The NES was $523, but now it's $179. Or I'm not sure if that's like a before and after. I don't know. SNES $199. Nintendo 64 $199. GameCube same thing. The Wii was $249. The Wii U $299. Switch $299.
$249 for the Wii. Oh Lord,
And Switch
I'm,
2
I'm
$50.
glad I got
The
mine cheap
OLED,
a couple years ago.
the OLED Switch is $350 and the Switch Lite is $200.
They throw the Wii in the garbage.
No, it's a nostalgic console. I could never.
I'm gonna take a quick pic for my Instagram real quick.
Plus, it's fun to
Okay.
replay some of the games you've had as a child.
Doing this for my Instagram.
Plus, it's backwards compatible with GameCube games.
Yeah.
They had a shot for a while, like with Nintendo 64 games and Super Nintendo and whatnot, but it died in 2019, I believe.
Oh yeah, Butendo, do you have Instagram?
I do.
Okay. I
It's
don't know if I have.
It's Butendo YT.
Gotcha.
Once in a while, Sandman will send me some funny stuff.
I
Same with
like
Fightman's.
sending you stuff.
I have this IRL
Am I
friend.
Oh, I'm not following you.
Um,
Alright, I just followed you on Instagram. You can
I
follow
have
me.
this IRL friend, and she just sends me a bunch of cat stuff, like every single minute, cat stuff. I'm like, okay, you're overdoing it just a little bit.
All right, I'm doing a pic for my Instagram.
Okay,
You should do Boo Kitty.
Buki. I do have a cat Instagram. I think you've seen it, Sandman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 terrible tabbies. They're doing pretty well so far. One of them, Hank, the brown, skinny one, he does not like strangers. He's a very anxious cat towards new people. And then Maggie, you remember Maggie, right, Sandman?
Yeah, Maggie, Hank, and Grogu.
Yeah. Maggie's the sweetheart. She's pretty friendly towards others. And then Grogu, he's just there. He's clingy towards me.
I like Hank.
Hank's what's called a talkative cat.
A talkative cat.
Yeah, he meows a lot.
I have one cat named Baxter. He's a great tabby. He's a good kitty. He can be a pain in the butt sometimes, but he's
Oh
a
yeah,
good
that's
kitty.
how cats are.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I saw my cat this morning when I got home from work. I pet him and all that.
Whenever I come home, I go to my room. Maggie just follows me. She's like, "I want to come with you."
Oh, your cat Maggie.
Yeah, she's a sweet girl.
Oh,
Oh,
very nice.
man.
And then, oh yeah, the new Donkey Kong game. That looked interesting. It looks better than Odyssey.
Very nice.
Oh, noob.
Salmon took full offense to
It's
that.
Donkey Kong Odyssey. That's all it is. It's Mario Odyssey with Donkey Kong pixels and characters. That's all they did. They just implemented Donkey Kong into the Mario Odyssey code.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Instead of a hat, Donkey Kong
Yeah.
could smash.
Oh yeah,
the
with that
terra-
little gem
terraform.
thing on its back.
That's all.
I want to see the
That could
main.
have been on the That could have been on the Switch one. There's no reason.
Yeah.
That would have ran fine on Switch one. And Kirby, any Kirby game will run on Switch.
Oh, yeah.
Kirby's not a. I mean, I got games like Baldur's Gate, God of War. I mean, Kirby. I mean, it is a kid's console. Kirby, Donkey Kong. These are
Yeah.
not high tech games they're making.
Yeah.
Do you have Baldur's Gate 3 or God of War? You see the water. It's like you could reach out and touch it. It's so real. In these games. Now get down Mario Kart and Kirby. It's not. There's a game called Ghost of Tsushima I was playing. It's so real. The fields, the trees. It's like you're right there.
Does it feel like you're in VR or something?
I'm just saying, it's just the immersive,
Ah.
the wind, every detail is there. The wind blowing, the water is flowing, and it's like reflecting.
Yeah.
I want to see the
You don't
main.
get that with Nintendo games.
Yeah.
Look at Breath of the Wild. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
shit. The water in that game was shit. It's a good game. Zelda was a good game.
Yeah, good game. I still haven't beaten it yet, but it'll probably be another goddamn year before I do that.
But Tears of the Kingdom. All that was a freaking upgraded Breath of the Wild. That's all they
Yeah,
did with Tears
basically.
of the Kingdom.
Something.
Nintendo is not making AAA titles. What Nintendo has behind them is that they got Mario, the most recognizable character in the gaming industry, and exclusive to Nintendo only. That's why they got people by the balls. And kids is their marketing target. Kids love Mario. The
Yeah.
Mario movie just came out too. 2 is coming out. The kids love Mario. Nintendo knows that.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
But if you
actually
want quality and you want performance, Nintendo is shit. If you want
yeah.
major AAA, what do you call them? IPs. Nintendo knows they have they're the king at that. Zelda, Mario, Kirby, Pokemon.
The
That's
Mario
all they
movie's
have.
been out for 2 years now.
Yeah, next
Yeah.
year.
I saw it in the theater, and I took a picture for my
Nice. I do
Oh,
have it on DVD.
It's exactly 1 year from tomorrow. I think it comes out.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
April
4th.
5th, 2025, right? Or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're planning on making a second Mario movie. But that probably won't come out till either next year or 2027.
They said next year, April something.
April 5th, 25. 26.
Yeah.
And the Zelda movie's going to be coming out 27.
Ooh, okay.
Oh yeah, did y'all hear about the new Minecraft movie?
Yes, I'm actually seeing that tomorrow
Oh, nice. Yeah, it
with
has
Jack Black.
Yeah, I like Jack Black. He's from the band Tenacious D.
Yep.
How can Bowser
Jackie.
be in a Minecraft movie?
I don't know.
I like the song that he does in the Mario movie. He's like, preaches.
The kids are going to get confused. They're going to say, how come Bowser is in a Minecraft?
It would only be confusing if they made a Super Smash Brothers movie, because Bowser is in Smash and so is Steve from Minecraft, and Jack Black plays both of them in both movies.
Oh yeah.
So that's what
I can't wait till the Zelda comes out. 'Cause that's going to be a real life movie. I wonder who they're going to get to cast as Link and Zelda.
I have no.
Hard to say.
We'll find out whenever they actually do get the actors or actresses that'll play it.
Yeah.
Cool. They might go with unfamiliar actors.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know who they could get to play. Who could play Link?
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah.
They'll probably have to look for like unknowns.
This new Donkey Kong
Zelda.
game.
Who plays Zelda?
The new DK game. I'm hoping to see the OG villain King K. Rool. You might know him, PJ. He's in Super Smash Brothers.
I can't remember.
He's a green crocodile. He wears a crown.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, him.
I know what you're talking about.
He's the main villain of Donkey Kong Country. I'm hoping he'll make a return because he hasn't been in a game in years.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep.
What else? Oh yeah, Kirby Riders, Air Riders. Was that it? What it was
Air,
called?
Air Ride was fun. That was
Okay.
on the, I think the
GameCube.
Wii. What was Air Ride on? 3DS. Air Ride.
GameCube, I think.
GameCube.
GameCube games I'm looking forward to: Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion. But wait, no, I'm kidding. I have both of those in my collection.
Oh, nice.
I could play those on stream whenever.
Yeah.
But
But
all these games
well,
could be on the Switch, though. I don't understand.
Yeah,
so,
cause
Instead of in January making us pay $60 for Donkey Kong Return HD, they could have released Bonanza.
yeah.
But no, they wanted that. Nintendo. Nintendo is what I call a digital vampire. They want to suck your wallet. Let's make the remake of Donkey Kong Country. Suck $50 from everybody for that. Bonanza, which could have been on the Switch One, we're going to save to the Switch Two. So you got to pay $450 to get Bonanza that could have been on Switch One.
yeah.
Donkey Kong Bonanza for $60 when we could charge $450 on top of a 70.
Yeah.
They're smart. They're greedy, but they're smart.
Yeah. What can you do?
They could have easily put out a $60 Bonanza in January. But instead, they wanted to get the money from
banana.
Return HD. And now to get Bonanza, you got to pay $450 more, plus the 70 for the game. So why put it on Switch for 60 when you can make over $500?
Yeah.
You're paying for Bonanza. That's sad, man.
But
I think-
yeah. So
I think Tropical Freeze was a good remake or re-release for the Switch One, but DK Country Returns not so much because it was remade on the 3DS, the Wii U, I believe, or no, maybe not the Wii U, just the 3DS, I think. So why the hell release it for $60 more when I could be playing that shit on my Wii or 3DS, you know?
yeah.
And Nintendo will never drop their prices. These games are going to be like that. Look at the Switch One. Odyssey
Yeah.
launched with the Switch One. It is still on the eShop, $60. It didn't go down at all, and it's 8 years old.
Yeah.
Odyssey is 8 years old. It is still $60.
Odyssey was actually my first Switch game.
At least PlayStation drops the. You wait a little. You get good deals on PlayStation. Astrobot was $45 2 months ago.
Astrobot.
They had a sale after Christmas. It was $45. Astrobot
Ah, okay.
from 60.
Not too bad.
That's what Nintendo's got to do. They got to drop their games.
If they don't drop their games, I'm dropping their consoles.
Why is there an 8-year game still $60?
My name's no longer gonna be Bootendo if they keep this up.
And I see people in comments on YouTube videos saying, "Oh, well, the Switch 2's coming out, so you're going to see Switch 1 games going down." Bullshit. I bet you a year. Come back in a year and check the eShop on the Switch 1. Odyssey's going to still be $60, even with the Switch 2 a year into it.
Oh yeah, Butano. I sent you.
Nothing's going to drop.
So Butano, I sent you something on Instagram. It's like a Nintendo Switch 2 concept of the Marina and Pearl from Splatoon. I don't know if
okay.
you've seen it. Yeah, I sent it to Russian Rebel. She actually saw it. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." They always do these like concepts or whatever, like for the Switch, just to see if Nintendo would actually release them. But it's just a little concept.
Knowing
Ooh,
Nintendo, they probably wouldn't. They don't care about their fans. If they did, they would have dropped down the prices. They would have.
I'm sending you another concept one, which was cool for Splatoon 4.
They would have stopped making re-releases of every game. Like Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, everyone was asking for a Gen 4 remake, and then years later, here it is. People were fucking complaining about it. It's like,
Yeah.
then why did you ask for it? It reminds me of that one fucking SpongeBob episode with the kid crying and said he didn't want pistachio ice cream. Lord, yeah, I don't. People will complain about anything on the internet. It's just so ridiculous.
Yeah, like I said in my video, it's going to be a long while. I'm happy with my PlayStation. I'll play the Switch 1 games that they released. There's going to be Pokemon, Metroid. I'll play that.
Yeah. I was surprised they didn't introduce a new 3D Mario game.
Yeah.
That'll probably be next year with the movie. They're waiting for the movie. That's why.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I thought about getting a Mario and Luigi brothership
Brothership.
or whatever.
Yeah, Brothership.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought about getting that game for my Switch. Some of my friends actually said that it was actually pretty good.
It's an RPG game.
Yeah. I need to get a new Mario Party Superstars game because I lost my cartridge, and I need to get Super Mario Party Jamboree. That's what I'm missing out on.
Superstars kind of died out.
Yeah, I need to get Mario Party Jamboree. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
Jamboree is better. Superstars has some great mini games, but Jamboree just has a lot more to offer.
Yeah, I have regular Mario Party that I got from one of my friends.
Oh, speaking of Jamboree, I think they have an exclusive feature for the fucking Switch 2 for Jamboree.
Which could have been on the Switch 1 easily.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's no difference between the Jamboree DLC.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can play it on the Switch. There's nothing enhanced in that. It's just an added on part.
Yeah.
Same as Kirby and the Forgotten Land. That could have been added on to Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Exactly.
Those special editions are bullshit.
Yeah.
It's more
pretty
money.
much.
$20 they're charging for those each. So if you want to enhance your Super Jamboree and your Kirby, that's 40. Zelda, 2 Zeldas, if you're a Zelda fan. So that's 60 right there you're looking at.
Yeah.
So you're paying the base package $450. The cut one is $5, right? So you got to pay $5. You got to pay the NSO is going up because they added GameCube, whatever the NSO is now.
Yeah.
And then to enhance each game, it's 60. So you got 560 plus the NSO right off the bat with one game, almost $700, and you're just getting one game so far. Mario Kart with the bundle. Then
Mario Kart.
700, Donkey Kong comes out. That's 770. Kirby's going to be I heard Kirby's going to be $80 too.
Oh,
So when Kirby
jeez.
comes out, that's $800 in the first 4 months. How is a little kid going to go to their parents and say, "I need $800 for the new Switch"?
That's a lot, but
That's $800 just for 3 games: the console, the online subscription. 3 games.
I mean,
You're
if I'm
getting the
gonna
console and 3 games.
shit, if I'm gonna get the Switch 2, I'm gonna sell my fucking arm. Might as well sell a goddamn kidney while I'm at it. There's someone out there in the world who needs it more than I do. I have 2 of them, I think. I don't know.
No. I gotta just save up my money and just get me one.
Or I
I'm
could
working
just sell my plushies in the background of my OBS camera. Give those away to eBay or some shit. Get rid of my Switch, but keep the micro SD card and all the games I have.
I think if I do get the Switch too, I'll still keep my regular Switch and keep it as a backup. I just need to I would just have to transfer my games over. But my biggest concern about transferring the games over is losing my data.
Oh
That's what I'm-
yeah.
That's what I'm
That's a head scratcher for me.
like one of the games that doesn't have cloud saves. That's Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Because that game, I have a crap ton of Pokemon in that game, and I have a bunch of shinies I don't want to lose. Because that game, I worked so hard in that game.
Like I
Just,
said
you know-
earlier, I got bored of it because they basically give us all the original 151 plus
Yeah.
Meltan and Melmetal. That's it.
Yeah, Melton and Melmetal. Yeah, I think I have shiny Melton in Let's Go. I don't have shiny Melmetal. I need to get shiny Melmetal.
Pretty
When I,
soon,
when I
pretty
first
soon I'm
moved-
making a shiny Pokemon tier list, basically giving my opinion on certain shiny Pokemon throughout every single region
Wow,
on my main channel.
that'd be cool.
Yeah, because some of the shinies in the Pokemon games are really bad, but some are really good.
Yeah.
That's right. Play ZA. Wait a year. See
Yeah.
what right now the launch titles are shit. I love Mario Kart Deluxe right now. The world is over. Is it open? Is that the main thing to it?
What?
What's so special between Deluxe and World?
Or World has free roam, I believe, and you can actually
Yeah,
take
open world.
pictures with the other
Where the
racers, I
characters,
believe. Yeah,
it showed that in the direct where
and it
you can
has
go in
better
the room.
characters.
Yeah.
No Link, no Animal, no Animal Crossing, no Inklings, none of that.
Maybe Daisy.
I hate the baby characters. They gotta go. It's child endangerment, basically.
Yeah, I don't really mess with the Mario Kart baby ones, the baby characters. I play as my own me character.
They're basically just like fucking Rugrats driving around in little mini cars.
Yeah.
Reminds me of that Rugrats movie.
Yeah. But yeah, and Butano, if you want, I could join your thing about rating shiny Pokemon from the different regions. Looking at the normal forms and then comparing it with the shiny forms
Right.
and see
That
what
idea came from a certain Pokemon YouTuber.
Shiny.
What'd you say,
yeah.
PJ?
Not shiny.
What'd you
What'd you
say?
say?
Oh, I was asking what you said.
Oh, I was saying, if you want, I could join your thing. Rating the shiny. Looking at the normal looking one, and then look at the shiny one. See what I like about the normal and the shiny.
Yeah.
And how you can tell the difference.
I mean, you
Now
could.
with some of the shiny Pokemon, some of them actually look the same, except they're like a little. They have like a little tiny
Yeah,
black
that's
color.
with with Zapdos. That's a horrible one.
Yeah. Also, you can't forget about Gengar.
I hate
You
how
know,
you mentioned that because Gengar is one of my favorite Pokemon, but
yeah,
it's my least favorite shiny out of any of them.
yeah, because I remember, like, if you remember in Pokemon Go, had a Gengar. They had a
Hmm.
Gengar race day, and I couldn't tell I got the shine until it did the sparkle animation.
Yeah.
Munchlax.
Shiny Munchlax doesn't even look that good. It's just dark blue, basically.
I think I mean, the shiny Snorlax and the regular almost look the same, except it's like a darker blue.
Yeah.
When I originally thought shiny Snorlax was red, but no, it's dark blue.
Oh, Sandman, I remember that shiny, what was it? It looked like a Salamence, but it was, I can't remember the name of it. Oh, Roaring Moon, Roaring Moon.
Yeah, I got the shiny version. That was my first shiny ever.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Remember? I think you were there when I did that.
Yeah, I was there.
I almost fell out of my chair.
My first shiny in Pokemon Let's Go, like when I got Pokemon Let's Go, I think it was shiny Caterpie or shiny Pidgey. One of those two were my first shinies in the
I
game.
like the bunny though. The bunny's my second favorite.
Scorbunny? Yeah, Scorbunny.
Yeah, I looked at pictures of shiny Scorbunny. He's bright orange on the ears.
Yeah.
Pikachu's
Now-
trash. Pikachu is overrated. It's the
Yeah.
face.
Oh,
Pokemon.
yeah.
Let's look at Pikachu.
Cool color. Pikachu's gold.
Whoever says Pikachu is their favorite Pokemon is a
I
Pokemon.
Exactly.
Even I know that. And I'm a
think-
noob really to Pokemon.
I think my
Here-
I think his Pokemon was Pikachu because he always wears like a Pikachu hat or a Pikachu beanie.
Who?
My friend Brian.
Oh, okay.
Whenever I go out with him, his name in Pokemon Go is Deaf President.
I prefer the baby version, Pichu. I like Pichu. He's cute.
I am too.
And Pikachu's evolution, Raichu. I like Raichu.
Yeah.
And the Alolan one. That one's really cute.
Alolan Raichu, yeah.
Yeah, the floating little mouse with the
And-
pancakes.
The shiny one's so cool.
Yeah, shiny Alolan. I love that shiny.
He's a chocolate one.
Yeah,
My
chocolate
mom
mouse.
called it- I think it was either me or my mom called it. It was like it looked like chocolate.
Chocolate pancakes.
Yeah,
Fido.
What'd you say, Sandman?
Fido.
shiny Fido. I've never seen shiny Fido.
Oh. You haven't seen the new Pokemon, have you, PJ?
No, and I'm still playing Pokemon Go. I think they're starting to release more of the regions. They just added a new region, Tauros, in the game,
Yep,
and I got
Paldean.
it.
Paldean Tauros, 3 of them.
Yeah.
3 exclusive ones, I believe.
Yeah, my favorite part when I did earlier, whenever he does his attack, his bullhorns turn blue.
Yeah, yep.
Like,
They're all different
you know-
types. Fighting,
Yeah.
fighting normal, or no, fighting fire, then fighting water.
I think the one I have is fighting in water.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
You should definitely look at those new Pokemon that
Yeah.
in Scarlet and Violet and then Sword and Shield.
I don't have Scarlet and Violet, and I don't have Sword and Shield anymore.
Ah. They had a couple new ones in Hisui, Legends Arceus. But they were only evolutionary related, like Ursaluna for Ursaring, Overquill for Quillfish, Cleavor for Scyther. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to go soon.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we
It
can
was
end it
fun,
here.
though.
All right.
I just want to say one last thing about the direct. Another thing, I don't know if you guys noticed, there's a tutorial game to show you how the system works.
Oh, I didn't know that.
$20. The PlayStation comes with a thing called Astro's Playroom. It teaches you how to use the controller and all that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can, right? You know Astro's Playroom?
I
It
do
comes with the
not.
console. It's a tutorial how to use the system. Nintendo wants to charge you $20 on a tutorial of the Switch 2. Well, add that to the price. And what were we up to? 800? So that was 820.
Yeah.
I just wanted to end on that because that pissed
Okay.
me off too. They're
Yeah.
charging for a tutorial of their system to
Mhm.
to learn their system. You got to pay them $20.
Exactly. Which is stupid.
Another
Yeah.
stupid thing from the direct.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't say that though in the direct. They didn't say that they were charging, right?
That's very Nintendo of them.
Nintendo, man, Nintendo.
Yeah.
I bet you the first year it's going to be all right. By the second year, they're never going to sell what the Switch sold.
Yeah.
Switch has how many units sold already? Switch 2 is never going to match.
I would assume
gonna-
100
they're gonna lose
million at
money. Give it a year.
least.
It's the hype is now, but when a year comes, Switch 2 is going to be the bottom.
Yep.
PlayStation, even the Xbox is going to be above them.
Yeah. Because the most sold console ever in the world is the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
No way.
200 million, over 200 million
I think the
units.
Switch is close. The Switch is like this close, right? The Switch.
It's number 3.
Wow, 3. Oh, wow.
Okay.
So you think the Switch 2 is going to do any better than the Switch 1?
We
Where's
don't.
Nintendo thinking?
Yeah.
They're not going to make anything off of this. The first year, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
This
how
is-
can you charge for it? Come on, you're dealing with kids. That's your main focus is kids,
Right.
and you want to charge kids to learn how to play your system? That's beyond low.
For sure.
That's greed. That's greed and friggin' disrespect.
Absolutely.
An adult, you want to fuck an adult over? Okay, you got little kids that want to play the system.
Right.
That's not right. At least get the tutorial on the freaking thing. Come on.
Yeah.
You want to go take a shit? They'll charge you.
Diarrhea. Cha cha cha.
I bet you it's gonna come down to if you're gonna stream and use their music, they're gonna charge you for that.
Yeah.
You can use the game music now, right?
I tried it with Super Mario World on NSO. I got a
They haven't
copyright
been
claim.
copyrighted.
Yeah.
You got it for Mario World?
Yep.
Oh shit!
It was like a year ago or so.
Yeah, that's crazy. Copyright strike.
Yeah.
Like, so stupid.
Well, they have the Nintendo Music app. I bet you they're gonna charge you to use their music.
I have it, and they actually don't charge you.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I bet you they're gonna start charging
Oh
to
boy.
use their music. When the
Yep.
Switch 2 comes up, you want to stream Switch 2? They're gonna say, okay, pay us, and they're gonna put a paywall on the Nintendo Music app. And you have to go through that on your streams.
Yeah.
If you have a $20 membership on the app, you can use it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's free now.
Yeah. For now.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't know if they'll change it in the future. There's a chance it may. But
Hey,
you never know.
Yeah. All right. That's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you to
That was fun.
both PJ and Sandman for joining.
Yep.
Kind
Yeah, the
of
podcast.
unfortunate we didn't get to have Fight Man on here, but hopefully next time, we can have him
Yeah.
on here.
But yeah, this podcast is really fun. I'll definitely do some more. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, PJ Shimmer 27. I'll have
Yeah, check
Butano
him. Yeah, check
as
out
well.
PJ, check out Sandman. I'll leave their links in the
Nice.
comments or in the description. As always, have a great night, everybody. Peace out.
Hey, thank you, B.